What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great weekend and ready for Monday morning for market kickoff. I wanted to bring a little bit of a special 32 crypto coins that we're going to go through and see which ones are the best fit in my high five setup. I have this personal screener on the screen that you see here. It screens for high five setup probabilities and possibilities out of the crypto names and the crypto market. I do only cryptos over $1 billion market cap. We also have other filters here by social volume, last 24 hours, active posts, which you're mostly going to get, Bitcoin and some of the bigger names pretty consistently. But let's get into it. So this video, I'm going to try to make it as fast as possible. I just want you to kind of see my strategy, my high five setup strategy. And I also want you to see how I go through and move through these charts quickly to try to find the best setups. So Bitcoin was already a name that we've been talking about for a little while. You see this obvious bull flag here and breakout, and we had a buy signal here. And if we pull up the volume, anchor volume profile, doesn't work because this is a crypto name. But as you can see, we had this massive move higher, and we had this subsequent breakout here, and we had the buy signal right here, which we could have got into, added more on the pullback and the retest of the breakout area, and we could have rode this all the way higher, right, for about, I think it's up so far over 33%. So pretty good gain right there so far. I'm not going to talk about this one anymore. It's kind of a little far gone. I do have price targets about a little over $100,000 due to the move here. But um, let's find a name that maybe hasn't broken out yet. If we look here, we have another name, Solana, another very hot crypto stock, right? Or sorry, crypto. And we have a breakout. We have a buy signal. If you would have bought in, this would have been, let's see, about over 50% move. So that one is also moved. So we can just kind of move past these. I don't want to be late to the party. This is being late to the party. I want to be early to the party down here, right? So let's keep moving through these. You can see it's already gone. It's already gone. Um, we got this name, Cardano, forming a nice little um, cup. Need the handle, right? Need the handle here. So not yet. We had a buy signal here. Let's see. You could have had a. Yeah, you could have had a falling wedge. Sorry, that's so ugly. You could have had a falling wedge with this name, right? If you come here like that, like that. Could have had a falling wedge bullish pattern. Buy signal. Could have waited until this candle, this breakout, bought in, and then rode this higher. But again, it is not. Um, it's not there right now. So let's keep moving through here. Tron. There's really. It's just kind of like going straight up. There's no real chart pattern here. No, nothing really here, so we can delete that one off the list. We got Avalanche. Avalanche really hasn't made a move yet. Let's see. We got a buy signal. We haven't exploded higher yet. Let's see. I'm gonna take it from. Well, bull flags are the easiest thing to see on a chart, and this isn't a bull flag. This is a falling wedge. pattern. Let me take that off. Falling wedge pattern with a buy signal, and we had this breakout here. Okay, we might have something here. Let's draw it up. So bull flag, we're gonna have this run up, and then we're gonna take our trend lines and we're gonna pull them down. Take our trend line, pull it sideways like so. As you can see in here, we come up, we hit, we come down, bounce around, almost hit, hit, make a higher low, higher, hit, deflect, breakout. Probably get a little pullback here, if I had to guess. Probably get a little pullback in here to this buy area. Maybe. If you wanted to play this, the measured move would be from this area up to here. Copy, paste that. Have this breakout there. And we have a measured move up to about, call it $83. $83 per share. And a profit target, always when you break out, look left for the profit target of 65.34. Let's just call it a smooth 65. So yeah, if you wanted to get into this name, this is a green. This is a go. Yeah, you got your consolidation box on your Williams R as well. So you could just play it off this bounce right here. And as I always say, you can kind of let it move sideways through here as the stock runs up. There's a nice little name right here. We have a almost $14.4 billion market cap, 788 active posts, social volume of almost 16,000, and a billion in volume. Smart contract platforms layer 1. Okay. So we found one that really hasn't reached that escape velocity yet. If you wanted to play it, you can. Oops. If you wanted to play it, this is how I would play it. So I'd maybe nibble in some shares here. Depending. Oh man, see that's the problem with this is you get such a massive move. 86%, over 86% from this price right here. But your stop loss is obviously when the indicator turns red on the high five. That indicates 2 or more of the high five settings going against you. But at the same time, yeah, I hate that the volume profile doesn't work for crypto. That's my only thing because it doesn't complete my setup and strategy, but it's okay. We can just do support and resistance. We can see that, right? So, um, yeah, we're basically, if you can look back across here, just draw it like so. See, we hit, hit, broke through, messed around, boop, just keep hitting off this, bounced off of it, hit it, rejected. So if we look back, this is one too many. This is our support line. So we don't always need volume profile for like the cryptos, right? So where did we buy and where did we launch off of? Well, oops, this dang magnet right there. So we launched off this support after we had broke it, came down, sat on it a little bit, jumped up above it, came back, pulled back, retested it, and we confirmed higher while also breaking out of a falling wedge pattern. So very bullish. Um, if you were to play it, it's it's um it's a lot of downside. 41%. But this is the thing with cryptos. So um everybody wanted to do cryptos for the most part. So we're doing cryptos. Um yeah, I usually stick to stocks, but I do some cryptos here and there with later capital. But let's just say you wanted to enter in tomorrow, your stop loss would be under this support line. So I guess I would say a 2 to 1. We'll do a 2 to 1. So 1977 is going to be your stop loss, but also the indicator, the high five setup will tell you when to sell out. It's going to be when it turns red. Also, with this strategy, you'll get a little sell signal as you see here. So looking back, it was unsure, but you really didn't have a breakout of a pattern here in any of these buys. And I use this indicator along with, um, a breakout and volume profile or support and resistance. So as you can see, right here, you would have had a um, uh, falling wedge. I don't even know. You just have this trend line here, right? And then you broke out over the trend line, and you could have bought here, or you could have waited right here till right here, right? And then rode this thing up all the way until it told you to sell here. And you could have sold early because you had this breakdown right on this candle. So you could have sold early instead of that. So, yeah, if you wanted to play it, I do a 2 to 1 risk to reward. You're risking 40, you're risking over 43%, but your potential first profit target is over 86%, and then your second profit target is 138%. So how I would personally play this, right, would be to let me bring my keyboard over here. How I'd personally play this would be to add 1/3 of my position. So let's just say I have a $10,000 position I want to add. I want to uh, make on this account, and it's going to be just the crypto shares. So let's say how I do it is I do 1/3 increments in my buys, unless we just get the breakout or a retest confirmation, just depending what we have. When we get a little bit away, like we are, that's when I'll do 1/3 buys, and I typically do 1/3 sells as well. So let's just say you buy, um, let's just say you buy 1/3 position at today's price. Let's just call it $35. Then I would buy your second position, maybe. So my high five setup indicator line is also the 9 EMA. So I'd probably say let's also buy the 9 EMA. So let's just call that 20. Let's call it 2880. And then I'd buy my last 1/3 position at the price down here if we came back and retested, which would be about 20, we'll call it 25.50. So that's going to give you an average price of about 29, between 20. I'd probably say that gives you an average price between 28 and 30, $28.30. So that would bring your average cost, let's just call it 30. Bring your average cost down to 30. Best I could do. Um, and then it brings your risk to reward down to 347. So, with this massive upside, and as long as you don't break under this prior um, support that it created on this pullback, then you're good. If it doesn't pull back here, you're good. If it doesn't turn red on the high five indicator, then you're good. And you ride this thing out. Then what I would do is take, you guessed it, 1/3 profits at 65. 1/3 profits at 83. And then I would say the last 1/3 profits until profits at trend break. What I mean by that is essentially um, as long as along as long as we stay in our consolidation box here, and as long as we don't get a flip to red on our trend, we ride this thing for as long as it wants to go, staying green on the indicator, on our high five indicator, and also in our consolidation box. As long as it does that, we stay in this with our last 1/3 profit until the trend breaks. That's how I play my shares, especially when we get a little bit far away from the price. So I'm going to add this to the watch list. There we go. Trades, trading watch list. So let's continue. We see this one, and I'll keep drawing these just so you can easily identify. Bull flag, breakout, buy. Let's move through these. It's already been 16-minute video, kind of crazy, but if you really like these, I mean, it's good education for you. Just to see how I'm looking at charts. Cup and handle. The buy signal is way down here. You could have bought here, but we've already reached escape velocity on this as well. Let's see. Link. Okay, here's another one. So we got chain link here. You see we had I just can't help myself, guys. Like it's like I'm so built to just bam, see any chart, any charting pattern like so quick. Like I just can't help myself. Look at that. Shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline, break, went down, right? And now we're coming back up actually. We're coming back up. Oh, we broke that neckline. So that's good. We're back above the neckline. Sorry. Back above the neckline. So let's see. Symmetrical triangle pattern? Breakout, retest? Yes, please. All right. So if you can see it, I'm gonna just bump that up to there. Call that a wick down. So see it on the screen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good with this one. Found another one, guys. So on our Williams R, we had a breakout over the 20 line, had a pullback, created support. Like I always say, as long as we stay in here, we're good. Along with before it used to be on the charts, all my indicators and everything, but now just green, right? We had our buy signal. We wouldn't have bought there. We would honestly buy right here. We had this breakout. We had this retest on this candle right here. Not if we didn't get all the way down here, but if we go to the daily, we might have been able to touch it or something like that to the downside. But you see it clear as day. Symmetrical triangle pattern. One touch, two touch, three touch, four touch, one touch, two touch, three touch. Boom. Plenty of touches inside our symmetrical triangle pattern. Breakout, retest. Now we are sitting right here, especially if we engulf over this wick here at this top. Guess what, guys? We're going to look left, reclaim this area at about $23, and then let's get this measured move in here. And let's talk about the trade. So, magnet, take it from the bottom to the top, copy paste it, drag it over. Breakout was right there. So we have a measured move up to about $29, we'll call it. And then here is 2287, so we'll just call that 23. So high five setup, good to go. If we look back again, since we don't have the volume profile, if we want to look at some support, Bang. Look where we launched off of. See, the volume profile makes this all easy. I really like it really makes it easy to identify like I'm sure there'd be a volume shelf right here, right? Be a volume shelf right here or like right in here. It makes it simpler, but you don't need it. So for the crypto heads that really love crypto, you don't need the volume profile, anchored volume profile, because you could just zoom out, and you could just say, okay, we were hitting this a bunch, and then we hit this a bunch, right? Hitting this for resistance, hitting this for support, and now we're hitting it back for support. So look at this: support, resistance, support, and now we go higher. See, that easy. So, um, let's see. Back to here. Let's work up a trade. We're going to go from current price. We'd want this under this wick right here at $9.29. We'll call it 923. Profit target is $23, giving us a risk to reward of 1.75. So we can actually bump this up. Typically your stop loss is halfway point of the symmetrical triangle, so where it meets. So I would bring it up to whatever you want to risk. So let's just call it a 2-to-1 ratio. So 987 is your stop loss. Your entry point is right here. And then your first profit target's $23 for over 61%. Second profit target's $29 for over 103%. What's up? That is so good. But that's crypto. Crypto is insanely the moves can be insanely great, and they can be insanely crippling. So like I said, as long as we already have our buy point, you could be buying in right here. If you wanted to, we kind of already had this dip, so I'm just gonna tell you, like, it most likely won't come back down here. It always could for another dip and another retest, but it's already had this retest right here. We bumped onto a daily chart. See, it got really close. They front ran the dip, but now we already had this support. We break out, support created. Now we're here, probably come up here, come back down to test this prior high, and then higher would be my call on what happens. So as long as we stay green, as long as we stay in the consolidation box, we're good to go. If we break out of the consolidation box, probably time to take, decent bit of profits. And then if we break red, then again, probably time to take these bit of profits. So another one we can add to our trade watch list in our trade list. So doing pretty good. Still got a lot of names on here. So this is the important thing, guys. Like, yeah, you can go for Doge and Bitcoin. You can go for all the names that have already shot up, like all the way up here. Yes, of course you can go for those names. But what you run the risk of is if you get in up here and you bag hold all the way down, it's gonna really hurt. Or you're probably gonna put your stop loss here, enter here. It's gonna hit, take your money, and then go. You want to be early. You want to be the first person to the chip bowl at the party. You don't want to be the last one at the chip bowl when everybody's got their dirty hands in there and all the nasty germs. And yeah. So let's continue. Dot. Here's another one. We have I don't have a lot of touches on that. Um, don't like it. If I don't like it, I don't see it right away, then moving on. Here's a good one. We have another bull flag. Bull flag is the most popular type of pattern. So bouncing around in here. We have a buy signal, but we do not have a breakout yet. We need a breakout over those, which we do not have yet. Once we get that, then maybe. But until then, That's a no. Support would be about right there. So sitting at a volume position. Um, and yeah. So we'll put this yeller. Put it yeller. Just because it's not there yet, we'll put a what's this wick? This wick is $6.38. So we'll put a alert at $6.40, and that it'll alert us on near protocol if we get that break. And if we get that break, then it's time to enter and ride this thing. As I've been saying, look left, oop, about $9, and then the measured move probably be about 14, $15. So, but you got the buy signal, you got the green bullish, but I only buy once we have a charting pattern breakout as well, because um that creates a larger percentage chance that the trade is successful. And where the pattern is already, it's already, showing uh a couple trades over a year or two, and it's pretty successful. I mean, 50% sometimes, 100% sometimes, 66% sometimes. Pretty good without even doing the charting pattern. So, all right, let's continue. Nope, that one's Gonzo. What is that? Stellar. Yeah, it's had a stellar performance. Jeez, it's crazy. Just that one candle was oh yeah, no, 81%. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, see, you got the buy signal down here. It's gone. This one got the buy signal down here, but then we got a sell signal down right there. So a little bit of a fake out. Or actually, no. Buy, sell, rebuy, gone. Okay. All right. Got a buy. That one's gone. Bonk. Some of these crypto names, guys, are so funny. Bonk. Had the buy. That one's gone. Let's see. Maybe something here. Let's see. Got a breakout. What do we have here, though? This is kind of ugly. Could call it a symmetrical. No, it's way too large to be symmetrical. See, I mean, with this one, it's already ran 60%. So here's your trend line. You know, you can get in. Oh, yeah. You can get in now. You could. If you zoom back, you got that volume shelf right there that's launching off of. So this is one. It's just you want to at least get over this $7.58. So call it $7.60. You at least want to get over that. We'll call that one yellow. That one's gone. Mantra. Man, some of these people made a lot of money. 194% in 1 week. Jeez. Maybe I should be trading crypto more. Okay. What is this? Okay, it's $1. We're good. Okay. Got another one here. Buy down here. Just shoulder, head, neckline, breakdown. And now we based out down here. And now down, do, do. Huh. I don't see it. You could say a descending triangle that had a breakout to the upside. Sure. I just hate these ones when they're not like super easy. Especially these ones that have just fallen so hard. Like, oh my goodness, this was up to $11. It's like you can easily do this. You can just say, okay, well, if you take it from up here and draw it down, you can draw it there. You can draw it there. You can draw it line to line, right there. I mean, it's tough, guys. Like these ones are tough. You know what I do? You can just do this. Get rid of all this. Just do this. When you don't know, just draw a box around it. There you go. You got a buy signal here. When it breaks this, look for a move up to 750. Probably the size of the box. Breakout there. Almost. 7. Look for a move to $7. 40% move. So not even gonna mark that one. That was a file coin. This one's already gone. Weird. Bull flag. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, no. We're good on that. We're good on you, Floki. Injective. This one looks good. Here we go. Got a rise to the top. You need to just X this out right here. Nope. Just get rid of that. We're not going to be able to do this. So we take this here. Here. So you got a falling wedge or bull flag. Either or. Be more of a wick just messes it up, huh? Get rid of these wicks. I call it more of a falling wedge. Yeah, we'll call it a falling wedge. So we had a buy signal here, but you didn't have a breakout. Now you have a buy signal here and you have a breakout. So we like that. So buy signal here with a move up to 45. So green. We'll call this 46. And then a measured move of it goes right there. Measured move of 60. 46. So 183% move. Yeah, looks good. This one looks really good. Injective. This one's going to be green. It's getting tossed over to the trades and watch list for me. Yeah, we had the breakout. We had the retest. And now we push higher. If we break over this $27.20, then it is extremely bullish. Put my alert right there. If we break over that, that'd be a nice little entry. And we'd be looking at a downside below these wicks right here. Run up to 46, 83%, 2.25 risk to reward. Come down here, just be a little bit more safe for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. First profit target, taking out 1/3 of your position is at 83%. Taking out the second third of your position is going to be 139%, and then ride the rest until you get a break on the red. Um, Now, the only thing to be careful with this one is if you take it from here, if you do take it from there, oh no, yeah, still breakout, unless you wanted to do that. But with this one, you have a couple more touches on it. So yeah, that's another trade you could have. It's already moved up a little bit there. Yeah, nice little 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Just keep it right in there. If you wanted to, you can get into 2/3 and then wait for down here for another third if you're worried about it being here. But we got a buy, we got a green. We have this pullback down here, right there to create our support. So we draw our box. As long as we stay in here, as long as this stays green, we're good to go. So another one, injective, almost done. Here's this one. Yeah, but their buy was down here, already away from it. Look for a pullback on this one. If you get it, if you try it, V chain, look for a pullback down to here. Let's see, buy signal here. Symmetrical triangle pattern, breakout, retest right here. This one could run all the way up to here at about 115, and then beyond that, based on the measured move. You already had your little. I'm not even gonna count that pullback. Careful with the. Okay, for this one, if you don't get in it yet, we're coming up to this red line on the Williams R. So I'd wait for a. You see how it hits and pulls back, hits and pulls back, hits and pulls back. So draw your box up to the red line. Wait for it to. It's about to hit. Wait for it to pull back. Once you get that bounce, enter. Should be like right here, right around 40 cents to 45 cents. That's where you. That's how you want to play this one. I'm gonna set my down here to 42, 43. Add that one. Same thing. So it looks like a head and shoulders. I'm good. Shoulder, shoulder, head. Good. Nope. Nope. Shoulder, shoulder, head. Nope. Was a head and shoulders, but broke out past that. It's already pretty far gone. We already got a bunch of other good setups so far. Okay, we created support right there. Indicators red. No buys. Too new of a name. Look at this bull flag. Boop. Gone. Had the buy signal. Wait for the breakout. Could have been in this name. But you can't be in them all. Too new. Shoulder. Shoulder. Head. No. Box. Buy. You already ran up a lot though. You could run up here to make this other shoulder. Those head and shoulders. It's a bull market too, guys. Don't be like playing these head and shoulders to the downside. Um, I'm just actually it was already head and shoulders and it broke down here. So never mind on that. But no clear charting pattern here. Just a box. Had a pullback though, so you could do that and then get into it and ride it sideways. So yeah. All right. So recap. 32. 32 names. Mostly we're all green on the high five setup, but we look for the best plays. And the best plays were Avalanche, Link USD, so Chainlink, Near Protocol. It's a decent play if we get this breakout. I'll change that to green actually. That's good because it's almost there. And then we had Render. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, that's a bull flag if I ever seen one. Wrong thing. That's a bull flag. So we just had a breakout. Actually, this one's really good. I don't know what I was talking about earlier. We got plenty of room to run on this one. This one's good. Render is good, guys. So add it. Might have to scoop some of these up in my wallet. It's already up 9% right now, but we got a buy signal right now. Oh, wait. Probably want to pull back. We're here at the highs. Scratch that. Wait for a pullback. Create support. Continue sideways. Continue higher. If you wanted to jump in this thing right now, jump into 1/3. That's what I might do. Jump into 1/3. Put your stop loss down here. Run it up here. This is your first profit target area. Stop loss, so you can put it to, heck, 3-1. There you go. Run up to 76% profits. And then your next profit would be about $25. Just call it 24 to be safe, because that was not an accurate measurement. Sometimes I don't feel like doing the measurements. I can do the measurement fully whenever I get closer to the profit target. So, yeah, dang, this one could really run 76% and 211%. Dang. And then injective and Sai. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six really great plays. 6 really great plays out of a list of 32. You take that, guys. You really do. You take that every day of the week. You have a screener. It's just that. It's just a screener. It's just to give you names on a chart that aren't like 1,500 names, right? 32 names. You saw, yeah, it took us 43 minutes to go through, but now we have all these setups. Some we are a little bit late to, just slightly, and some we're early to. So we can really focus on the early ones, hop in and ride them, right? So I know it's a longer video, guys, but we ran through a whole 32 crypto screening watch list that lines up in my high five setup. So if you appreciate these types of videos and this type of insight and how I ran through all of them with the trades and how I would trade them and the setup and everything, definitely drop some love on the video. That way I know I didn't just spend 40 some minutes rambling to like 3 people. If I did, it's whatever. Right? I already made the video, and most of you guys wanted to see it anyways. So appreciate all your guys' support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Get ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be a great week.